we've got two major matchups. So we're dishing picks for these two games. Houston, Arizona, Duke, Michigan. It's always really interesting when we get these. I guess this is like kind of like a recent thing. Last year, Duke played Illinois and did this where you've got these cross-conference games in the middle of conference play. This game's being played in D.C. I'm going to be locked in watching this one. You're a real POS for doing what you did. Your bit is the worst bit on the planet. I'm mad at myself for making us pick the same games and me also writing down my picks because I knew that your bit was just going to be, all right, what Joe puts down, I'm going to fade because that's what you say to me on the show all the time. It's what you say to me in the apartment. You come in here and you ask me while I'm sitting on the couch doing work, who do you got in this game? Because you want to ask me so you can effing fade me. So you know what? What's your pick? What do you got? Well, you break down your logic for these two games. I'm going to sit and listen. Who are you taking for the two games?
First of all, lightly, go screw. I am taking Michigan, giving 3 versus Duke. I wish you would take in Michigan because we would have been on the same page. You taking Duke is crazy, by the way. Michigan, unbelievable machine of basketball that they're playing. I mean, it is a machine team efficiency, effectiveness. They just go and they crush teams. They beat them down to their will. Dusty May is a surgeon of death, and he doesn't matter. The state of Michigan is playing the best basketball out of any state in the country right now. Michigan is unreal. Michigan State's pretty good. Detroit Pistons are pretty good. I have it on.
Michigan has also been a covering wagon, okay. By the way.
Oh, good Lord. I did not know that they were getting, what's the Ypsilanti? Is that their thing where they are?
I don't know.
I thought they had some college.
Yeah, I know where. Oh, yeah, it is Ypsilanti.
Yeah. Michigan.
By the way, they're 10-17, but they're really good against the spread.
I am betting on every single Michigan game for the rest of the season because they have proven to me that they're big winners. Every time I bet on Michigan, they win. I'm thankful that you take Duke because it's good content because I get to watch you come here next week and cry about, oh, Duke didn't do so good. Oh, no, John Shire got coached in circles. And then Dusty May was sitting there giving thumbs up like a killer. That's what's going to happen there. Also, Arizona versus Houston. You know my stance on Houston. You know I hate Houston. I've always hated Houston. I hate betting on Houston. I will happily take Arizona. Spite pick. Also, Arizona's a wagon. Arizona's got players, talent, can shoot the 3. Big monster.
Yeah, do you have the same logic when they lost their first game of the season when you bet on them, right? Right? Am I remembering that? That was what you said, the same thing?
I like this Arizona team.
Are they a wagon?
And I also hate Houston. I hate the way Houston plays. I hate that it's just mid-ranges and we got these long-armed wings that, well, if we play defense good enough, then we'll do it. They're not playing that good a defense this year. Houston keeps on losing. So I like Arizona to cover in this one.
Don't besmirch the label of covering wagon using Arizona, who's covering at 56%. Okay, don't besmirch the unique label of being a covering wagon that we've established on the show, 70%. Hey, you know who a covering wagon is?
Ooh.
You know who that is?
Go ahead.
It's Eastern Michigan.
Okay, gotcha.
10-17, but is covering it. This is, I forgot to check this stuff because sometimes you just go off of trends. You don't pay attention to how bad teams are. They're 10-17 this year. They're covering at a 73% clip.
Oh yeah.
There couldn't be a better team. I wish they were going to the tournament because I would bet on them then.
They're hooping in that state. And to the Arizona-Houston point, I might take Arizona money line. I might take Arizona.
Do it.
Giving 4.5.
Do it. Here's my
Houston reeks.
Here's my logic. Duke +3. They're 8-2 in their last 10 against the spread. Their only 2 games that they didn't cover was when they lost to UNC off that late shot and a 24-point spread against Boston College. They are a great team right now, and I get that Michigan's good, but side by side, they haven't exactly been truly challenged both these teams. Best team that Michigan's played lately was Michigan State, and they handled them. Best team that Duke's played was UNC, and they lost on the road. I think neutral site, I think Duke is going to stun them. I really do, and I think that we're riding the trends. We just need a 3-point cover. If this is a close loss, whatever it is, I'm taking the Duke Blue Devils.
And the fact that I just watched UNC.
You think this won't be a close game?
You know what? I'm transitive. I'm going transitive here. I just watched UNC get their backs blown out by NC State. You're telling me that team beat Duke? I watched that effort, and I watched the lack of skill at UNC.
One of the most intense rivalries in sports, and you're down.
I can give a darn.
And also, UNC is a ranked team. This is very, very sound logic for me. I was listening to CBS Sports' college basketball pod, and
with Nate Burleson.
What?
You think he's getting added as a college basketball analyst?
Is he?
Yeah, for the tournament.
What?
Yeah, Nate Burleson. He's going to be talking hoops.
God, I hope he just says a bunch of random BS. God, I really hope there's nothing better than, dude. I like Houston, and one of the things that was pointed out to me that I dug into, Arizona, what has become their fatal flaw is that they take a disturbingly low amount of three-point attempts. They're a good offensive team, but in a modern version of college basketball that relies on three-point shooting and three-point shooting success, they're doing themselves a disservice. They're 329th in college basketball in three-point attempts per game. So that means they got to win. Their bread and butter is taking two-pointers. Houston is 15th in the country in two-point field goal percentage defense. This is a bad spot for them. But here's the most important part.
Okay.
Arizona's crumbling. Arizona is falling apart with the way that they've played over the last two games.
Watch that.
You bet on them the first time. It didn't hit. They lost. It was their first loss of the season. They are falling apart. You know what you do when a team's struggling?
What?
You bet against them. Now they're playing good teams. Welcome to the real challenges, Arizona. Welcome.
Not against Houston. Houston doesn't have a Coapete. Arizona's built well. Brady Murray is an awesome guard, and they also got a big Eastern Bloc center. I don't think Houston does. This guy, here we go. Krivas. Let's just go with the last name here. Mojtejus Krivas. Big Eastern Bloc center. It's dominant. It's the new trend dominating college basketball. I don't know if Houston's got that guy. Last time I was watching them, they looked not that big in the paint. I think Arizona is going to work them down. It's going to be a beating.
Also, this game is at Houston, so I think that is going to...
the Houston faithful. I love hearing about how passionate the Houston fans are.
Downplay it.
Team sucks. They suck in football. Basketball is always underwhelming. They never make any real noise. Sick of them.
Jumping over to the NBA. Oh, by the way, current college basketball standings. I'm 3-3. Sean's 2-4.